Shalom, it's me, Sudden Skye, and it's Monday, but to take your mind off that, we're playing Yoshi's Island. I actually saw a Twitter update of someone's schedule of their week, and it said Monday, it started off with Monday, then Monday number 2, Monday number 3, Monday number 4, Friday, Saturday, and pre-Monday. And I'd agree with that schedule except for the 4th Monday. Yeah, Thursday's not that bad. I kind of like it. And here's a little trick that the game just does to you. You see all this gravel everywhere? Well, if you and you see that little box containing an object, if you tried to butt stomp that box, you'd fall right through the gravel and kill yourself. Unless you push it to the side here and smash it. And I love the charm of this game. Look at this little section here. Aww. Oh yeah, there's also another way of getting that key is by pushing the box. Well, pushing the button that had the exclamation point. Oh wait, time for another Yoshi transformation! This is Train Yoshi. And you ride on this track that was drawn on the wall. Almost as if it were drawn by a child. This part is completely optional. But I just felt like showing off Train Yoshi. But a way to get that key would be to push a button that was hidden somewhere around that early section and solidifying the square outlined exclamation point boxes. But I didn't know where that was. The thing I love about Yoshi's Island is that it gave Yoshi an actual personality. I mean, in the first game that Yoshi was in, which was right before this one, it was Super Mario World. And he might as well have been a horse in that game. I mean, Mario, as an adult, just saves Yoshi from an egg, and he comes out and he says, "Oh, you saved me. I'm gonna help you now." But he even came with his own saddle. I mean, as if he was expected to be ridden on. But in this game, Yoshi has more of a human stance. In Super Mario World, he was more bent over and more horse-like shaped. But I see that in this one, Yoshi's more, I don't know, up straight. Well, wait, at least I think he's up straight. Now that I look at it a bit more, it's a little more hard to see, but you know, especially considering that you're going to be playing as this guy the whole game, you might want to have your player connect at least a little with the protagonist of this game. The protagonist being Yoshi in this case. I don't see Mario having any obstacles in this game. Have I mentioned how much I loved this game's soundtrack? I might have in one of my first videos, but you know, it just can't go unnoticed. I just love how fun-loving this game is. Oh, and that's Lakitu right there trying to throw spike balls at us. In case you are wondering. Oh, and I died. But good thing I got a checkpoint. But Lakitu's the thing that not the cloud, the guy throwing from the cloud. And if you actually destroy the Lakitu himself and not the cloud, you get to ride on the cloud, as I demonstrate right now. See, you get to control in all directions, but don't do that. You don't want to have your clouds flying into the ground. But yeah, Lakitu or Lakitu has been brought down from all over the Mario series, and he can be seen starring the races of some Mario Kart racing games. And I sort of think that's funny how like bad guys decide to join Mario and friends in all these competitions. Like sometimes they'll get along, but oh, and Bandit in the bush. Stay away from bushes, children, and other shrubberies. Oh, and if you decide to bring an enemy along during the goal ring, he turns into a coin. Oh, and this is my least favorite Yoshi, the brown Yoshi. He's just a very bland color. Oh, I forgot to mention, have you listened to the orchestral versions of the Yoshi's Island songs, or even any other Nintendo songs? Gotta say, they're really amazing. I need to find a program like that. Does anyone know where a program like that is, where I can get it? For Windows, of course. I'm planning on getting a Mac one day. One day. But oh, and I need to look up the orchestral version of the final boss in this game. Do not listen to it unless you want to spoil yourself to when I actually get to it. I suggest it's worth the wait, but if you really can't wait, it's such a dramatic change in music from all the music that you've been listening to already. I really I hope you don't decide to look it up right now, but if you do, oh man, you're just gonna be really surprised. But this stage is all the things to I could have gone straight up and to the right, and I would have ended the stage right now. But where's the fun in that? Why don't you just explore a bit? Why don't you? I'll tell you why, because there's no reason to. If you want to 100% this game, go ahead, but leave me out of it. This is one of those games where it's like really fun and accessible for beginner players to get into and beat really quickly. But if you're planning on 100%ing it, then you're gonna be playing this game for a while. I mean, 30 red coins and 30 starmen and 5 flowers in every single stage. And how many stages are there? 8 every world and 5 worlds. I'm still trying to keep up the whole 5 worlds shenanigans thing. Even though you might have already seen in part 3 that well, there are 5 castles on the, so I'm gonna keep saying that there are 5 worlds. So 5 times 8, that'd be 40. You want to collect all all those items for each stage 40 times? Yeah, I'd rather just jump over all that stuff. This game must be fun to speedrun too. Oh, this is a little risky. Playing a 2D game on a 3D-ish platform. I mean, some people like to complain about how that doesn't really work. It's hard to, you know, see the platforms, but I think this game does it pretty well. But I know Kirby's Return to Dreamland did that. For the PAL versions of Kirby's Return to Dreamland, Kirby's Adventure Wii, and for those of you who don't know what the PAL versions of games are, Americans get the NTSCU version of the game, and I'm pretty sure Europe and Australia gets the PAL version of a game. But if you want to know what PAL and NTSCU is, that's a whole other story. Well, that's it for this part of Yoshi's Island. Hope you've had a nice Monday. I know that's hard to do. And see you guys in the next part. Have a good night.